You'll never believe it. So at my job, and I went like my second interview, which was in person. Um, it was really interesting. We were talking about employees and cell phones, and he says, "Yeah, I have that problem too." And I said, "So what do you do?" And he says, "Well, thank you for the thumbs up." He says, "Well, at least they show up to work." And to me, that's really disappointing because let me tell you, if I own the business and I walk in and I saw an employee that parks it the whole day playing on the phone and even sitting down when we're not supposed to be sitting down, the entire day from open to close, haha, you'll love this. Then I would be stepping up to the plate. Like, okay, you can go clock out now. When they say why, they say, well, when you're ready to come to work, you let me know. Because, you don't get paid to use the phone all the day. Like the other day, it was like I was working totally alone. This girl's 21-degree weather. She shows up really late. She's key holder to open. And I'm standing out there for 30 flipping minutes in 21-degree weather. Okay. I'm already frail as it is because I'm a boondocker. And so, anyway, I really didn't need to be out there in the cold, especially for that long. And she's not showing up. Well, then she finally shows up after the time of opening, and she doesn't say sorry or nothing. And so we have this outside work we have to do at opening and closing, and I was like not happy about that, okay, because she should have been doing all of it because the joker was so late. And so anyway, about 30 minutes later, she says, yeah, she's probably like 22, maybe something like that. And she also works a second job. Yeah, she works at front porch as a hostess apparently, or back porch, whatever it is. Yeah, that's a good restaurant. But you know what hostesses do? They freaking play on the phone. When I worked at Crab Trap, they'd have 6 hostesses running all at once, and they'd all be playing on their phone except for me. But yeah, so anyway, about 30 minutes later, she walks up to me. I'm on the register, and she says, okay, I'm going to get my lunch. Yeah. It's like, what the heck? Didn't clock out, nothing. Left the property for like, I don't know. Probably, I'm thinking an hour. Um, Came right back, went all the way straight back to the office, sat in the office for another couple hours. Then came out and walked about 6 foot to the bench for people to try on shoes and sat right there all the way to closing. And when I needed help and stuff on some procedures on the register and stuff, she was like nowhere to be found. Every time. There was like 3 times. So, I mean, that was not cool. Sat down the entire shift. I don't get to sit down. Yeah. The entire shift all the way to close. I was like, no. How do you pay somebody like that? Well, and the worst part is, management is responsible for that. I mean, that's just way out. This girl's worked there 2 years. 2 years. Yeah, it's frustrating. Because somebody get free paychecks sitting on their butt playing on the phone all day long at work every day. Every day she comes to work. And is a key holder and makes more money than me. Uh-huh. Yep. Every single day. And even if they give her a job to do or something, she pretends like she's doing it. She's turned around when nobody can see her and she's got that phone out. All day long it runs on FaceTime. Yep. So, I mean, it's like they would have saved a lot of money in payroll if she didn't work the other day with me because she was absolutely worthless. We only get 30 minutes for lunch to begin with. So, I thought, man, how much longer are these people going to put up with this? 2 years? 2 years she's worked there and done that. Uh-huh. So, and the guy that just left, he's the one that told me about it. He said she's been there 2 years. She does that every day. That's insane. So, she probably knows someone that works there. But anyway, what was really interesting was the last day I worked with her was Christmas Eve. And we were closed for Christmas, and I begged them to open for Christmas Day. They wouldn't do it. So let me run it by myself. You guys can just walk me through it on the phone for open and close. Piece of cake. Or just come down, open it, and leave, and come back, and come down and close it. However you want to do it. So anyway, they wouldn't go for it. Because I knew the sales would be kicking on Christmas Day. Everything else that was up on Christmas Day was banging. Okay? So, anyway, last day I worked with her was Christmas Eve, and we had a short day, which was sad because there was money. But anyway, so this morning, they got a call, didn't tell me about it. It was just me and this other manager today, and we had a blast today. And I just sold the devil out of that place. Banged it up, boy. And we beat all sales of all stores at a 600-mile radius. Tore them up. So anyway, I looked at the schedule and I said, hey, she's supposed to be here today. Where's she at? And the manager says, oh, she called this morning. She quit. I said, what? Yeah, she called this morning. She quit. I said, after she put the main manager through all that crap to wait for her schedule from the other place, which made me have to wait for my schedule, which I couldn't get my schedule till Christmas Eve night, like 9 o'clock or something. Yeah. No, it was actually, sorry, wrong. It was actually about 7:30 at night, which was really bad because my other work was going to close early. And, they already made the schedule like 4 days ago. And so I couldn't get on the schedule. Yeah, same one. Same girl. So, that puts me in a bind at my other job because I ask every day about the schedule. Can't get a schedule till Christmas Eve night. And so that really puts bad position on my boss at the other place because, technically she doesn't even have to put me on the schedule for the next week because she has no notice of hours. So, got it last second. Went over there and wrote a note and posted it in the office. And hoping that she'll, put me on the schedule. I haven't been by yet because I only have 2 days off this week. And I've been too tired to go work after work. And especially tonight because I worked late. And so, yeah. So that girl bailed out all on her own. And I'll tell you what her game plan was. She had told me when I first worked there that she worked Fridays at that restaurant, which is a good high-end restaurant, okay? And I know because I talked to the owner one time because I wanted to try to get in there for dish and or busboy and stuff, and he was not real nice on the phone. He was pretty stern. So to me, it sounds like this guy doesn't fool around. Okay. So I don't know how she works there. But anyway, so she told me she was a hostess over there on Fridays, but she really wanted to be a server. You know, she wanted to learn how to be a server, and it was like, I'm sitting there thinking in my head, like, that's never going to happen. This girl can't lay the phone down. Guess how well that'll go over. When you got customers that can't have hot food, and you don't pay attention to their table because you were on that phone. I mean, that's going to be just a total disaster. So, I don't know. I had an old boyfriend that was German, and he used to tell me, you know, if you give them enough rope, they'll hang themselves. And I'm like, no way, you got to do something about it. He's like, no, watch. Give them enough rope, they'll hang themselves. So I guess it goes back to what Peter said. Give them enough rope, they'll hang themselves. So she did her own. But I just found it mind-boggling because management really wouldn't do anything about it. You know? And again, if I was the owner, I would blow a head gasket. Especially, can you imagine 2 years of payroll for somebody who's never off that phone? I mean, you literally come into work, sit down, and don't move. I'm on FaceTime. All the hours all the way to close. Wrong. Not cool. No. I mean, that's just wrong. Not appropriate. That's like stealing money from the company, you know? But yeah, so I guess it worked out okay, and it, you know, even with just, you know, 3 of us working the store would be fine. So, you know, and we got 2 other people that sometimes work that are real young, and they're teenagers, and you know they're available to work. You know, so it won't be so bad. But amazing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? You know? But yeah. So I guess it worked out for itself. I mean, I got my 40 hours back last week, which was cool. And so that's a whole lot better. But yeah, it ought to be interesting. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's less crap to worry about because it's so aggravating when you're trying to work or when you need help from somebody that you're supposed to be your coworker, and they just don't come there to work. I mean, this girl is never off that phone the whole entire shift. It stays on FaceTime. Now, see, if I did that, I'd be fired so quick. I'm telling you. Yeah. 32 degrees. Oh, mother God. Mm. Yeah, the other day it was like minus 50 in Nebraska. It was like, whoa. Amazing. But yeah, it's getting a little warmer every day, and gas went up 10 cents today. Oh my gosh. Yeah. 279. Went up 10 cents. It's been steady for a couple weeks at like 263. So, Right now it's $2.79. I can't believe it. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna turn this engine on because it's cold, man. I'm gonna get gas in the morning. I hope it doesn't go up again. But yeah, so it's gonna be warming up a few degrees every day for about the next 6 days, and then it'll be pretty decent weather, like California weather, like 70-degree days and like 60-degree nights, which that works for me. Um, because it's been really, really bad for the past week. And tonight it's supposed to be a little bit warmer. It feels colder to me than last night. It just does. I don't know why. I mean, there's not a lot of wind or anything. If it gets windy, it can get cool, but it's not windy tonight. Yeah, so I hope everybody's staying warm. Hope you had a really good and profitable day today. Yeah. So I did real well at work today. We banged out 5K. It was like we were halfway there, and I told her, I said, we'll make it. She goes, oh. I said, yeah, we're going to make it. And we watched each store bail out on the computer. You could see all the different stores, and we watched the closest stores to us fold. It was like, boom, went right off the screen. Boom, went off the screen. I went, no. And they didn't even have close to half of what we had. And I said, we could take 5K. And she said, you lost your mind. Nope. I feel money. We can have it if we want it. And she's like, well, we'd have to stay after a little bit. And I said, well, we're just going to have to stay after because we're going to do 5K tonight. She's like, no way. Watch me. So we got closer and closer and closer. We got down to that last $160. I said, as long as we clear 50 cents, $1 over 5K, I'm good. And thank you for the thumbs up. And so she's like, no. I'm like, yeah. And man, I had 12 people in the store. And she says, what are we going to do? I said, I'm going to get money out of these 12 people in the store. Watch me. We're going to have that money. She said, there's no way. She says, I'm so ready to close. I said, no, you're not. Hello, Kyle. How are you? And do you think she has a controlling boyfriend? Yeah, it looks like a dude that's on there, but she says that she's gay. But so I don't know how true that is. But anyway, so we got closer and closer, and then all of a sudden, she looks at the sales and she said, "Oh my gosh, we're like 110 over 5K." I said, "That's fantastic. Time to close it up." And she was like, "Whoa!" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "It works. I told you." So we made the mark big time. We did more than today's quota and half of yesterday's quota all in one day. Yep. Yep. So, and we hadn't cleared quota for about 3 days. Yep. So we tore it up today. Yep. It was great. And I just laughed. And she's like, I can't even believe it. I said, hey, I know how to sell. I know how to sell. My kids know how to sell. We are salespeople. I sell the roof off that sucker. Yep. And I just felt that money, man. Yep. So it was pretty cool. I was just laughing. It was so funny. And the good thing is she's really good with the paperwork, so she can finish it up like jumping jack flash. Not like these other jokers that spend an hour on it and work there for 2 flipping years and got a pre-count. Huh. Be paranoid of anybody else coming in the door because they don't want to add it up. I got 3 thumbs up. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. So it was a really good day today. Everything worked out well. I hope tomorrow's just as good. Because I got to go back on the rebound tomorrow. That's right. So, yeah. And I guess they turn the payroll in. Maybe I'll have my paychecks on Friday for my 2 jobs. I only got to do one day in a few hours on last week. I went in and helped a little bit a few times, but I think I only got 1 shift last week at the other job. But I still need to do laundry so bad. Well, didn't get to do that tonight because I stayed over to make my point. Ha ha ha! It's pretty good. Yep. I made one of these ham and cheese with cracker. Yesterday Tasty was that, so I'm going to bed early again tonight. Try and get caught up. Yeah, because I've been feeling lousy the last 2 days. But, yeah. So, I'm hoping tomorrow's going to bang. We'll be tearing it up tomorrow. It was just amazing. It was like, I'm going to tell you, we played that Jewish piano like Liberace. Bam! It was just nonstop all day. It was so good. I said, you don't want to walk away from that money. When that money's rolling like that, you don't walk away from it because you don't know what tomorrow brings. So it worked out fantastically well. I proved my point. And we got her done. Yep. It was a blast. Well, I hope the temperature didn't change on the weather because it does feel cooler tonight. I'm hoping not. I'm really looking forward to getting that better temperature every day. A little bit warmer every day. Yep. Hell, people were buying beach stuff and that today. I'm like, oh man, he's going in the water today. Forget it. No. But they were. 28 here right now. Oh man. And what state are you in? I don't remember, Kyle, what state you're in. Over here. Oh, that's right. You're in Atlanta, right? Yeah, 28. Boy, that ought to be just a slice of heaven, right? Ooh. Yep, Atlanta. The Big A. Hey, hey. The place where they got the big donut. You drive around in a circle, circle, circle. I worked at Atlanta a few times. Yep. Worked with some great people out there, as a matter of fact. And my friend Mario that has several of the clubs out there, if he's still around. I don't know if he is. Atlanta's rocking. My baby sister likes to go to Atlanta. I'm like, why? Oh, we like Atlanta. I go from California all the way to Atlanta. Yep. There's some neat sights, though. I'll tell you, when you drive on the expressway, there's some neat buildings and stuff on the sides. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah. Well, we got to ease into that little bit of warmer weather. Got to get out of those 20s now. That's right. Let me go into New Year's. Warm it up, warm it up. There are more people here than were born in Georgia. Full of tourists, huh? Loving those tourists. We got a truckload right now. I don't know why. It was really strange because they usually all leave the day after Christmas. But we got truckloads, and mostly people from India. I mean, I think they're having a convention or something. I have never seen so many people from India in one place in my life. And they're all tourists. It's got to be some kind of convention or something. Mm-hmm. And I sure do like their money. I'm going to tell you. 80% of the sales today were all people from India. No lie. If you treat them nicely, they will treat you right. They will spend some serious dough. Yep. Well, you guys, it's been so much fun. What's your temperature tonight, Roxanne? What you got? I'm surprised Jeffrey's not on here. Or knowledge and wisdom. There's a lot of Asian in Atlanta right now. Really? Amazing. I mean, we have a lot of Filipino residents, in this area. A lot of that. I feel sorry for that guy on that motorcycle. Whoa, he's got to be cold. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, it's not too much wind tonight. It won't be too bad. Hopefully it'll be warming up through the evening. Like I say, I didn't feel like getting fuel because I just don't feel like standing there that long in the cold. I did that the other day for $10 in gas. I thought I was going to die in that 20-degree weather. Oh, man. Ugh. Yeah. It just go right through you. Sure will. Well, let's all get warm tonight going into the mall. Let's get ready for this new year. Another one. We're already over 22 already. I was just getting used to writing that. 22. Now we gotta go to 23. Yep. Yep. So I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And tomorrow, better have a very blessed and profitable day. No matter what you do, one way or another, whether you're working or not, I want you to have a really blessed and profitable day. And especially when I vlog tomorrow, I want to hear about your really blessed and profitable day. Because tomorrow will be better than today. That's a fact. That's right. If you're going to reach for that brass ring, you got to keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for those stars and you'll get it. That's right. All right, you guys, it's been a slice of heaven. Thanks for hanging out with me. It was way cool. You stay warm, Kyle, because you know who loves you. That's right, me. Stay warm in a hot Atlanta, okay? You guys have a great one. It's been a slice of heaven. Do something kind for a stranger, and I will see you in the next one. You know why? Because I promise. Woo!